Hi students, welcome back to Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Hope you all are fine over there. Children, in the previous section, we have discussed about sole proprietorship form of business organization. Hope you learned that portions. Let us now discuss about a unique form of business organization.
That is Joint Hindu Family Business. Joint Hindu Family Business is a specific form of business organization found only in India. It is one of the oldest form of business organization in the country. It refers a form of organization wherein the business is owned and carried out by the members of the Hindu undivided family. It is governed by the Hindu law and it is regulated at Hindu Succession Act 1956.
For forming joint Hindu family business, there must be at least 2 members in the family and the family should have some ancestral property. And the basis of membership in the business is birth in a particular family and 3 successive generations can be members in the business. The right to manage business vests in the Karta, who is the head of the joint family. All members have equal ownership right over the property of an ancestor and they are known as co-partners. From the above discussion, it must have been clear to you that the joint Hindu family business has certain special characteristics. So, let's discuss about the main features of joint Hindu family business. The first one is formation. For forming a Hindu undivided family business, there should be at least 2 family members with inherited ancestral property. Since the inheritance of the property is based on the birth of members and there is no need for any agreement between these members. And the next one is liability. The liability of Karta for business affairs is unlimited, while the liability of other members is limited to the extent of their interest in the inherited property. Thus, Karta's personal assets may be used to pay the dues of Hindu undivided family business if the firm is not able to pay these dues on its own. And the next feature is control. The control of the family business lies with the Karta. He takes all the decisions and he is authorized to manage the business. His decisions are binding on the other members. That means other members do not have the right to use the inherited property in business affairs except as specified by the Karta. And the next feature is continuity. The existence of Hindu undivided family business is not affected by death, insolvency, insanity, etc. of any family member, including the Karta. That means the business remains in existence. And the next one is minor members. The inclusion of an individual into the business occurs due to birth in a Hindu undivided family. Hence, minors can also be members of the business. So, these are the main features of joint Hindu family business. Now, let's discuss about the main merits of joint Hindu family business. The first one is effective control. Karta has the sole right of deciding business matters. His decisions are binding on other members. As a result, the control remains effective, and this also leads to prompt and flexible decision making. And the next merit is continued business existence. The existence of Hindu undivided family business is not affected by death, insolvency, insanity, etc. of any family member, including the Karta. Hence, the operations are not terminated and continuity of business is not threatened. And the next merit is limited liability of members. the liability of Karta for business affairs is unlimited, while the liability of other members is limited to the extent of their interest in the inherited property. That means, except Karta, liability of all family members is limited to the extent of their share in the inherited property. And the next merit is increased loyalty and cooperation. Since the business is run by the members of a family, there is a greater sense of loyalty towards one another. That means in joint Hindu family business, there is the possibility of increased loyalty of family members to the business. Pride in the growth of business is linked to the achievements of the family. So this helps in securing better cooperation from all the members. So these are the main merits of joint Hindu family business. Students, I hope you understood the main merits of joint Hindu family business. Now let's discuss about the main limitations of joint Hindu family business. The first limitation is limited resources. The joint Hindu family business faces the problem of limited capital as it depends mainly on ancestral property. This limits the scope for expansion of business. Similarly, borrowing capacity of the business also remains limited. And the next limitation is unlimited liability of Karta. The Karta is burdened not only with the responsibility of decision making and management of business, but also suffers from the disadvantage of having unlimited liability. That means his personal property can be used to repay business debts. And the next limitation is dominance of Karta. Joint Hindu family business is dominated by the Karta. He individually manages the business, which may at times not be acceptable to other members. Sometimes he may impose his wishes, either desirable or undesirable, on other family members. This may result in dissatisfaction among other members, and it may even lead to breakdown of the family unit. And the next limitation is limited managerial skills. Since the Karta cannot be an expert in all areas of management, that means his managerial ability may be limited. So, the business may suffer as a result of his unwise decisions. His inability may result into poor profits or even losses for the business organization. So these are the main limitations of joint Hindu family business. So students, let's conclude today's session by recollecting important topics. Today, at first we discussed about the main features of joint Hindu family business. The first one is formation. For forming Hindu undivided family business, there should be at least 2 family members with inherited ancestral property. And the next one is liability. The liability of the Karta for business affairs is unlimited, while the liability of other members is limited to the extent of their interest in the inherited property. And the next one is control. The right to control the business vests in the Karta, who is the head of the joint family. And the next one is continuity. The existence of Hindu undivided family business is not affected by death, insolvency, insanity, etc. of any family member, including the Karta. And the next one is minor members. Minor members are like that of other co-partners. So these are the main features of joint Hindu family business. Then we discussed about the main merits of joint Hindu family business. The main merits are effective control of Karta, continued business existence, limited liability of co-partners, and increased loyalty and cooperation of family members to the business. So these are the main merits of joint Hindu family business. And then we discussed about the main limitations of joint Hindu family business.
The main limitations are limited financial resources, unlimited liability of Karta, dominance of Karta, and limited managerial skills of Karta. So these are the main limitations of joint Hindu family business.
So students, I hope all of you understood the concept clearly. And please note that the notes of the lesson and test paper are also attached along with the class. Make use of these available materials. Study well and attend the test paper without fail. That's all for today. Thank you.